Janet, I want to touch the parrot.
Shut up, Michael.
Steve. I told you guys, quit petting Steve the parrot.
Mr. Beaver, what are we learning today?
That's a great question, Lucas. We're learning about my favorite Bible story, David and Goliath.
Mr. Beaver, it's David and Goliath. You did it wrong.
That's what I said, David and Goliath.
There was a boy named David. David was the youngest of his brothers. So while his brothers were off at war, David stayed home to tend the sheep. One day, while David was tending his sheep, a fierce beast came up and took some of his sheep hostage. So David had to fight back the sheep with only a sling and a rock. And so David took his sling and he slayed the beast, who released his sheep, and the beast died. Hey, Mr. Beaver, wasn't that you in the story?
Shut up, Lucas. Go outside.
Oh, man. The enemies of God people came out to fight. They sent their best fighter out first. His name was Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall.
I'm over 9 feet tall. Come fight me. Come on, I dare you.
He told the servants of Israel, if I win, you become my servants. But if you win, we'll become your servants. The men in Saul's army were afraid. Nobody wanted to fight Goliath. They knew that Goliath was stronger than they were.
I'm strong, not a girly man like all you.
So David went to the front line to bring his brothers some food. And Goliath came out again to challenge the Israelites.
Come on, fight me, I dare you, girly man.
Seriously, you guys are afraid of that guy? I'll go talk to Saul.
So David went to talk to Saul, and he told Saul,
I'll fight Goliath.
I think you can. Here's some armor.
And so David put on Saul's heavy armor, but it was too much.
This is too heavy. I'll just fight him with my slingshot.
So David got rid of Saul's armor and grabbed his slingshot and went down to the river to get some rocks. And he picked 5 of the smoothest rocks he could find to go and challenge Goliath. So David stood across from Goliath, ready to fight.
Goliath, I'm going to take you out.
What am I, a dog? You come at me with sticks? Come at me, bro.
Get on my level.
Ow! Get to the chopper!
And Goliath fell dead in front of the Philistine army. So David went over and cut off Goliath's head. And the Philistines were subdued that day at David's hands.
Steve.
You said it, Steve.
Mr. Beaver, I have a question about this story. Why did Goliath sound like the governor?
Shut up, Neil. It's almost snack time. Let him finish.
Neil, answer your question next week. Now it's time for orange drink and rice cakes.
But I don't like orange drink, Mr. Beaver.
Shut up, Lucas.